Alrighty guys, Time Bomb 666 back here with you, and as I've said, I am reviewing the third album from Rancid. This is Out and Out Came the Wolves. This was released in the summer of 1995, and the two big tracks off this one are actually three. Roots Radical, Time Bomb, and Ruby Shoho. Yeah. This is one of my favorite Rancid albums. This is the first Rancid album I bought, and it has remained my favorite because of the songs on here. One of my favorite songs by them, well actually there's a couple on here that I do enjoy that have kind of got under the radar. The Maxwell Murder, Lock, Step and Gone, Junkie Man, Listed MIA. Well, I'll just read the whole thing off to you for fuck's sakes. Maxwell Murder, The 11th Hour, Roots Radical, Time Bomb, Olympic Way, WA, which I would think is Olympic Way, Lock, Step and Gone, Junkie Man, Listed MIA, Ruby Shoho, Daily City Train, Journey to the End of East Bay, She's Automatic, Old Friend, Disorder and Disarray, The World's End, You Don't Care Nothing, As Wicked, Alleyways, Avenues and Alleyways, and The Way I Feel. Like I said, this is my favorite Rancid album that I've heard. I haven't had a chance to pick out the other ones. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 albums out. I've got 3. I've already reviewed Indestructible and Let the Dominoes Fall. The next one I'm probably going to get is either Life Won't Wait or Let's Go. Or if there's any big Rancid fans out there that have all the albums, please let me know what you think the best one is of them all. Which one you think I should get, and which one you think I should review. Because I'm kind of debating back and forth for a while which one I should get. The funny thing about this album is if you've ever, for those of you who have heard of a band called Minor Threat, a straight edge punk band back from the 80s, I believe it was. If they've got a certain album, I forget what the album is called, but they actually, Rancid took the cover art from that, or I shouldn't say the cover art, but the style of the cover from that album. And essentially what the Minor Threat album has is there's a guy, and instead of, as you can see on the album, there's a guy with a mohawk, he's a punk, he's sitting on the stairs with his head in his lap. On the Minor Threat album, it has this dude in a suit. I think he's bald and he's doing the same thing, so yeah. I thought it was a cool little piece of information for you right there. And a lot of people say that after they made And Out Came the Wolves is when Rancid sold out. That's to each his own, as I always say, so I don't really care what they say. I like it. It's one of my favorite albums. I've listened to this one probably more times than the other ones combined by now. Yeah. I guess it's really not relevant right at this point in time. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Comments, reviews, the bad, the good, yada yada yada. And it even says right here, the cover. Oh, it's a tribute. Excuse me. The cover art is a tribute to Minor Threat, a landmark hardcore punk album that was originally an image of Alec McKay, the brother of the band's lead singer Ian McKay, and his head on his knees on the steps of Discord House. Oh, on the self-titled EP. Okay. Oh, there you go. It's a tribute to them. I thought they were ripping them off, but it's not. Well, I guess it is something for bands to rip off other bands, but you know. And it's it's kind of funny where the title comes from. There's a song on here called Junkie Man, and I don't exactly if you've heard the song Junkie Man or what, but there's a part in the song where I personally feel that they're describing a bad drug trip or an acid trip or a coke trip or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he's talking about like going crazy and seeing things, and he mentions And Out Came the Wolves. So I think that's where I honestly think that this album is based off of, or the song itself is based off of, well, it's got to be based off of a junkie man, a cokehead, a pothead, whatever the fuck you want to be. Um, but regardless of the fact, this is a phenomenal album. It is my personal favorite from Rancid, and I kind of hope that they go back when they release their next album, if they do make more albums, that they kind of go back, they kind of lay off the acoustic stuff, because I really hate acoustic stuff. If your band is supposed to be acoustic, that's fine. But if you're a punk band, if you're a metal band, if you're a rock band, do what your genre tells you to do, for fuck's sakes. Make rock, punk, or metal songs. Don't stray off the beaten path and start making these shitty acoustics. But I will say that the acoustics on both Indestructible and on Let the Dominoes Fall are actually decent. Arrested in Shanghai is one of them off of Indestructible, and what is it called now? Civilian Ways and The Highway, I think, off of Let the Dominoes Fall. So yeah, like I said, if I did say it already, I forget if I did or not. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more videos as more albums come my way. I've almost reviewed everything I have on my shelf at this point. I've got some more AC/DC stuff that I may take a look at later on, but we shall see how that goes. So, I am the Time Bomb 666. Thanks for watching. Peace.